Well, I am in the smoothie bar at Riot Games to talk to Kold right before the start of Rift Rivals in a couple days. Of course, this coverage is brought to you by Alienware. So, first off, welcome to LA. Have you been to the studio before?
I played here. Come on.
Yes, I know. But I don't know. I was trying to remember the timeline on when you were here and if it was the old studio, because this is the third iteration of the LCS studio.
Okay, I mean it's definitely upgraded. It was 2015.
So you were here the very first year that it was in place.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean a lot of stuff happened. It has been upgraded a lot. I'm sorry to say it, but it's much better than the EU studio. But I guess that's just how it is.
When I went to MSI last year, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean we get treated very well here. So I kind of like it. It's nice to be back. A lot of nostalgia walking down towards the stage area. It's exactly the same as how it kind of all started for me when I started playing. So it's very cool to be back.
Well, welcome back, of course. Is there anything in LA that you want to go do or see since it's you were here before?
So some of the things I really enjoyed being when I lived here for 1 year was the sun and the weather, and I get here and actually in Denmark where we live the weather is actually better than right here. So like I'm not I don't know exactly how to handle this, but other than that, just going to the beach, see the Venice beach area. I always enjoy being there. Else just like enjoy some good food. I think it's very just simple things. But usually this is the simple things that really are great. So yeah.
Mithy said you guys were going to go surfing.
He did.
Yes. Well, he said he wasn't sure if it was going to be the whole team, but he said that's a plan. And you said Venice Beach, and he said Venice Beach and surfing. So I thought when you said Venice Beach that was surfing.
Okay. I think maybe he just wants to really go surfing, but he wants to go surfing. So I feel like maybe he'll just go by himself. I will go watch him. Maybe laugh a little bit because he's pretty bad at it, or maybe he's good at. I actually don't know. I think
he said he brought his wetsuit.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh.
You guys didn't talk about this at all? No. Do you guys talk as a team?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so most people that know Miffy will know that he's a very social guy and likes to talk a lot, but he never said anything to me. And we usually talk a lot about random stuff. So.
Are you worried that this might mean that you guys are not as close as you think you are?
Slightly, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
I don't know how to handle this. Like, I'll have to speak with him. It's very private afterwards.
Yeah. This is a tough day for you because the weather's not great and you're finding out Mithy's holding secrets from you. It's tough.
Our luggage was lost for 2 days. Yes. I don't know. This trip has been terrible.
I'm so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I wish that you guys were having a good time.
Yeah. I mean, we obviously have a good time because I mean I enjoy my own company, so it can't really it can't go that bad. And obviously Miffy is also okay, just okay. But the rest of the team is also great. It's a good time, yeah.
He said he had some dinner places he really wanted to go to, but that it's been a bit of a battle with you guys. He's trying to not to dictate where to go.
The thing is that he's very picky about the food since he has been here, lived here. He said there's always these great options, and whenever we eat, especially in Copenhagen and in Berlin, he's always like a little. The food is better in LA. So,
this is the number one. Every European interview I always do, people talk about the food in LA.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with him, but I don't want to agree with him.
Yes.
Yeah, especially in Denmark because I don't know if everyone is watching those, but we live in Denmark, and I'm from Denmark, so I'm trying to praise the Danish food because. But yeah.
I do not have a very high opinion of Scandinavian food in general.
Shame on you.
Really? Okay. I don't. I just don't. I've been to. I didn't spend too much time in Denmark, but I was in Copenhagen for a little bit, and then also in Sweden, and I just found the food to not be great.
Fair enough.
I mean, I live in LA, and you admit that LA is got better food than where you're at.
Did I say that?
Yeah, a second ago. You said yes, we do. You said I don't want to agree with him, but I agree with him.
I might agree with you, yeah. But I feel like there's just so many options in LA with food, so you can't really go wrong, and the quality is very good. So yeah, it's nice.
Well, let's talk about League of Legends.
Yeah.
That would be great. How do you think the Europe and North America matchup is going to go?
I don't really know. I feel like at least for us, we don't play the way G2 plays, and we saw what happened at MSI where they just completely destroyed Team Liquid, and they did the same to us. So I'm excited to see. We are not in the greatest shape, I think, from at least what we have played in the LSC. So we are here to just see our level, and it will be good test to what kind of level we are at going forward. So we kind of just take it as a learning experience and see what things are we maybe lacking at, and what things are we doing great. So it will be a lot of fun, and I'm just excited to play. I think always going international and playing other regions is always super fun. So I'm also just excited to be playing.
Is there anyone in particular you're looking to face off against?
Ooh, I mean, I'm excited to play all of them, but I think especially for TSM, the two Danish guys on the team, especially Sven, have a lot of history in the past with Sven, because we grew up playing actually on a team together in Denmark. So when we became not professionals, but when we started out, we traveled around in Denmark and played these like small LAN events, winning them, and then suddenly we became better and better and got to become pro. So I've known him my entire career. So excited to be playing against him and see how it goes.
Are you going to try to hang out with him at all?
I mean, if he wants to, we can hang out, but there's not that much time to hang out because there's a lot of activities going on. But I already met him, and he is the same old kid that I know, so not much changes there. So I mean, more so just exciting to meet the people that you have been playing with or met in the past. So yeah.
Well, Double Lift is getting dinner with Perks tonight, so why aren't you getting dinner with Sven?
That's a good question. I'll ask him. Maybe he wants to pay for me as well. I mean, I'm visiting. You know, like if I travel somewhere and meet a friend, then I at least expect them to you know, that's how it should be. And if he came to visit me, I will obviously buy dinner for him. So.
So not only are you going to say want to get dinner tonight, but you're going to say want to buy me dinner tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
You know, Danish culture is just really different than American culture, is what I'm realizing. It's just, but he's Danish, so maybe it'll work.
Yeah, it better be. I mean, I mean, we can't really go too much into it, but I've had some experience with him in the past, so I think it's fair that he should buy me dinner.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. So he owes you one. Is what I'm hearing. He owes you one.
Could be. Okay. Could be. I would say so. Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. I don't know what went on there. Are you guys expecting to do anything wild or weird on stage because the tournament doesn't mean as much?
I haven't really planned anything wild and weird. I don't know exactly like what do you expect from like wild and weird on stage.
Well, I do interesting picks or interesting drafts or interesting strategies.
Okay. So I thought you were talking like apart from like.
No. I'm not like rip your shirt off while you get on stage. I'm talking about like because in LEC, if you experiment, you could lose, and that would be bad.
Okay.
Here, if you lose a game, you know, it's Rift Rivals.
There might be some fun stuff. Yeah. I mean, it seems like in 2019, the more weird stuff you play, the higher potentials of winning. So maybe we should actually do that. So it sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you have advised us on this. You know, like yeah.
Yes. I don't win with it because I'd rather support North America and make sure they win. So if you try something unusual,
so if America loses actually because of you?
I don't think that's true at all. Let's wrap up. Is there anything you want to say to anybody out there?
Yeah, I mean, thanks to all the guys or people watching, and I hope you support Origin here at Rift Rivals, and to all the American fans, if you lose, make sure to flame Travis.
You can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hotline League is live, 8 p.m. Pacific, Friday for Rift Rivals. We're going to have special guests. It'll be actually in person. We'll have an audience. It's going to be so fantastic. Mark Zimmerman's going to be there. This is literally perfect timing because I'm filming this outro right as he walks out. Are you excited for live Hotline League?
I love TFT.
You can check out the information on my Twitter, the Alienware Twitter. Mark probably won't retweet it or share any information about it.
I always retweet sponsored posts.
He will, because he gets paid.